Center's initiative, Habitat Center's initiative, on looking at the different aspects of the general election and what is the kind of a scenario that is going to emerge before and after. The theme for today's discussion is metaphorically referred to as Theme Deviyan, but really speaking, it's about the influence that has come to stay on both the national stage as well as the respective states of some of our leading women politicians, particularly in Tamil Nadu, Ms. Jayalalitha, in West Bengal, Ms. Mamta, and in Uttar Pradesh, Ms. Mayawati. It's widely conjectured that the influence of these three politicians would be overwhelming in the formation of the national government that comes about post the general election. To discuss these possibilities and the connected issues, we have a panel which is comprising distinguished columnists, academics, writers who you're all familiar with, who read them, seen them on television, but I just formally introduce all of them. The chair this evening is Peter Souza. Peter's taught political science at Ajoy University for many years, and since the later years he's been with CSDS. He was also the director with the Indian Institute of Advanced Studies in Simla, and currently he's back with CSDS doing what he likes best, looking at political and social issues that are of concern in this country. Peter would be guiding the discussions this evening. Next to Peter is Ajoy Bose. Ajoy has been regarded in recent years as the leading expert on Mayawati. Well, I would say he's a very analytical political thinker who has been concerned and who reads the national political scene with great care and incisiveness. He began his journalistic career in the early 70s with the Patriot newspaper and Link magazine, and going on to become the tele-correspondent of Sunday magazine and many other newspapers. Ajoy has written 2 books, the highly acclaimed For Reasons of State, Delhi Under Emergency, and the Shah Commission. Next to Ajoy is Seema Mustafa. She has worked with national newspapers and magazines like the Patriot, the Indian Express, the Telegraph, Economic Times, India Today, and also a regular contributor to many newspapers these days. She was the National Affairs Editor at NewsX and has covered most general elections in India, as well as state elections in Uttar Pradesh, Delhi, Jammu and Kashmir. And she writes on Jammu and Kashmir, Pakistan and Indian foreign policy in general. And next to Seema is Shiv Visvanathan. He's a social anthropologist with a PhD from Delhi University. He taught at the Delhi School of Economics, was senior fellow at the Center for Study of Developing Societies, Delhi, professor at the Gandhinagar University. And Shiv has been visiting professor at the University of Maastricht, Holland, a distinguished fellow at the University in South Africa, visiting professor at Stanford, and many other laurels and his academic achievements. I'll leave you in the hands of Peter this evening to take over and negotiate the discussions of the panelists this evening. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Peter, and all the panelists for having made the time to be here with us this evening for this discussion.